Hello, Guardians. Hope you're having a great day, and if not, don't let what happens at the start of your day ruin the rest of it. If you are busy farming for some spoils, or even oversold to get a new Necroclasm or a Catalyst, you would probably like to do it in a short, destructive one phase. Luckily for you, Ir Yût's options for a guaranteed one phase are vast and extremely easy to perform. Ideally, you want to have triple surge mods with the element of your respective heavy weapon, giving a whopping 22% damage bonus to your weapon loadouts. I would also recommend that you obtain multiple time dilation mods to maintain this extremely easy damage bonus for the remaining damage phase. A final recommendation that I will insist you provide is that a single person on your team run Divinity. A lot of these weapon options are precision reliant, and to get their ideal DPS, they want to have a nice crit spot to hit. Having a wide cage for a crit spot will enable your team to have a lower margin for error and be able to hit your shots on the moving target. For supers, a 100 tether is recommended, as having a tether brings down the requirements for damage significantly. Now, I know what you're saying. Alchemist, doesn't Divinity itself already provide a 15% debuff? You would be absolutely correct, but tether overrides this with its 30% damage debuff, all the while you get benefits from having a bigger target to hit. They don't work to supersede each other, but they work synchronously instead. As for Warlocks, as well for many things, Well is an absolute must. One Well of Radiance would be great, and two would be absolutely amazing. If you have two Wells, and only if you have two Wells, the other Warlocks can feel free to switch to Nova Bomb or Needle Storm, whichever they are most comfortable with. As for the good old Titans, Thunder Crash is it. Very easy, straight to the point damage, and with the Divinity Bubble, you'll have a terrible chance to miss. Very reliable damage that's even buffed more with Tether. The first option off the list is Leviathan's Breath. With the exotic Catalyst, it provides the weapon with Archer's Tempo, which allows the user to reduce the extremely long draw time that was holding this weapon back pre-Catalyst. It outputs extremely consistent damage and also guarantees a one phase for the people who put in the work to get both the Catalyst and the Leviathan's Breath exotic. This weapon has a special place in my heart due to its ease of use and its corrective action when being used. The weapon has an indicator at the top of its sights which signifies when it's ready to be shot, and because it's a bow, you definitely don't have to worry about reloading it, as that effort is done automatically for you. This makes me very pleased to say that Leviathan's Breath is a meta option to one phase Ir Yût. Next up is a sleeper pick, the Sleeper Simulant. It's a very powerful option, especially if you can hit your shots. This weapon can output strong DPS if for whatever reason you cannot get your hands on the Leviathan's Breath or its exotic catalyst. The Sleeper Simulant's catalyst, Deeper Pockets, allows for more ammo in its magazine, allowing you to use 4 powerful shots for a reliable DPS. To jump in the stage, it's good old Thunderlord. It can output decent damage and get the job done. Its lightning strikes being able to do the reloading for you is an amazing benefit to this weapon. Its ease of use for things like that has been a top pick for a long time, and so being able to stay consistent is all good for this weapon. What's also good about this weapon is its interactions with Tether itself. I theorize that because the amount of precision hits that we're getting with this weapon, it increases our super regeneration when the enemy is tethered. This allows me to get another tether shot and finish up the boss phase. Now, many of you are going to be super optimistic or surprised about this pick, but for once, Whisper of the Worm is actually super reliable for boss damage, as it is one of the most entertaining runs to perform damage with. It is simply extravagant in providing the user with quick and easy boss damage. No worries about reloads, no worries about damage that it has too, because it's really good at that. No complaints here. It also provides even more super energy in bursts when tethered, allowing me to tether again for more damage. From now on, I'll be using this weapon for future Ir Yût runs and encounters. What I learned when making these tests is that many of these exotic weapons have the potential to one-phase Ir Yût, to the point where it's doubtful that you do not have any weapons that contain any ability to one-phase. Heck, perhaps this video inspires you to go and find some out yourself, or maybe you want me to do more of that. Regardless, I would like to thank my fire team for helping out so much. We have Little Spaghettio, Catch VI, Cruz, Killinity, and Ravenous. Thank you all for the help. If you want to be featured in one of these videos, please check out my Discord down below. I would like to talk to you guys and kind of interact with you guys when it comes to this stuff. This really is entertaining, especially with a group that is more than welcoming. Now, normally I wouldn't do this because I believe that subscriptions should be based off the merit of your own work. However, with that said, we are very close to 500 subs, and could only dream of giving my work my 100% undivided attention. If this interests you, a sub, a like, or even an opinion would go an absolute long way for me. With that said, thank you for watching the video, and have a good one.